My name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan, and we continue our video series to continue our efforts to educate our viewership as to issues that are significant in family law. Today we're going to talk about getting support, especially if there's been a long separation, so please subscribe to our channel. The question that we're going to deal with today is if parties have been separated for a very long time, they're estranged from each other, and we get this call a lot. You know, hi, I got children with somebody, haven't seen them in 15 years. What do I do? How can someone file child support if it's been many years since separation? And really, there are kind of three main things we want to touch on as we address this. And of course, there are always a lot of subcategories. But number one, if you're filing for support and it's been a long time, let's assess the child's needs. Let's find out specifically what the needs are with respect to medical, with respect to clothing, education, recreation, all these things that the child will need, because ultimately, if you're going to try to convince some judge that you've lived without support all this time and now you're coming back and asking for it, it would be helpful and persuasive to bring to the court's attention the particular needs of the child. Another thing you've got to do is reach out. Once you've done that, you've got to reach out to your lawyer or to a child support agency, explain the situation, tell them exactly what's going on, perhaps explain why you haven't followed up on this for a long time, and try to elicit their assistance. You have to understand one thing. There is a concept in the law about sitting on your hands and doing nothing. There's a concept in the law that if you sit on your rights too long, you'll lose them. Latches is the technical name for it. But you know, a lot of times people will not take certain action when they well should have. It becomes important because sometimes if you wait too long on something, there may be an applicable statute of limitations. Some of your claim may have expired because it's too untimely. So when you're making these kind of claims, it's important to know what are those rules. So first, you want to assess what your needs are. Second, you want to contact your attorney or child support agency. Find out what the applicable rules are and whether or not you can even make this claim. And if you can, and you can serve the other side, you know what's going to happen. You're going to be fighting an uphill battle because you're going to have the other side say, look, my support is clearly not needed because she survived all this time, all these years without it. And so you're going to have to grapple with that. You're going to have to grapple with the argument that you deliberately delayed making a claim because you didn't want to deal with visitation. And now that the child is old enough, maybe a teenager, maybe aging out, now all of a sudden you want your money after you haven't given the benefit of parenting time. So you're going to have to deal with that. And you can expect that the emotions on those issues may run high, and therefore you might consider soliciting the assistance of a mediator. A mediator who might be able to help you navigate the complicated issues that we're raising, help you navigate some of the emotional issues and the dramatic issues that may come up. These are three main points that you want to consider if you're dealing with child support after many years of separation. Now, if you have any questions about that, reach out, and of course, we'll be glad to help you out.